I married when I was young. It seemed obvious at the time. I needed the picture to fill the image of the frame I had in mind. I had considered dentistry, but clearly a working life was not the path for me, you see. The difference between you and me is that you've got no kids and I've got 3. Tilly, Abacus, and Jeffrey. And the days whistle by in my pre-clean home. I'm one of those in-house Filipinos. I just kind of manage on my own. I've got to do things like, well, get to the gym, stay slim, let the cat out, and let him back in again. I've got to try to throw out my wait. Got my lines. Wait. There to go. I've got to throw out my winter wear, get in some summer gear, get Jeffrey a new haircut as he's nearly in his first year. And that is a whole thing altogether. That means that as a mum, I must be cool. So I've got to really do my research. I've got to really jazz it up. I've got to know who breaks it down and who the fuck rocks it up. So this is my best bet. Right, kids, in the car, okay from the start. I am the firefighter, the helpful firefighter. I was anxious and as curious as a cat. I went straight past gardening, past health and well-being, past home and antiques. I didn't need all that. And to the magazine section. And there I stood, bemused, shell-shocked. And some geeky little brace face pinned over my neck and says, "You're right there, mate." Mate! Mate! I beg your pardon, I'm not your mate, yeah. Sure, brother. I really to get my flippy paws on a new musical expressed. I could see he was impressed and reached for the magazine slightly to the left. It was right, of course, it was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. This was going better than I thought, and it smelt like the spirit of teens. And then, back at my yard, how I learned and discovered this dark, tragic kingdom that soon uncovered and opened its arms out to me. I was embracing Joe Strummer, Shane McGowan and his grandson, Pete Doherty. And the hairdresser sat down Jeffrey. Make him like Johnny, I laughed. Johnny, she quaffed about her. Oh, you know Mr. Burrell, Mr. Golden Touch, Mr. Fallen, whoops, I've stumbled. Oh, panic in America. You mean from what is it, razor blade or something? She clearly didn't care, so the conversation was boring, but we got his hair all knocked up and scruffy, like a crack-headed punk. It was dyed black and shaggy, and I thought, well, seeing as though we're here, why not get a bit of a breaking up done myself? Susie and the ghosts, each heart out. I was something else. Straight after that, did a bit of shopping. Online, of course. Got Jeffrey and I some tickets to the Strokes at a Ulu, of course. Standing. But no matter how I masked it, it made no difference. The gig was a dead nut. I was about to get vicious. Sid. Picking up my kids was no longer a chore. It was just a bloody good catwalk. Oh, hi, Lisa D's mum. Where are you off to tonight? Because I'm just about to go and see the Killers. I'm such a victim. Sick. Did you watch Skins last night? It was so obvious about Chris and Jal. Sailor at home. Gotta get your ass down there, bitch. Heard the new Kooks album. It's cooking up a storm. I'll send it over to you by MP2. Got a MySpace. I have at me. Just type in www.myspace.com/thecoolmom. Mom's an American. See you next Tuesday. And I've sold my Filipino. I've sacked my cleaner. Wish I had the house a whole lot more laid back and a touch more greener. And they try to make me go to Waitrose, and I say, no. Shopping doesn't really get done whilst I'm spitting in the mic, pick up my Telecaster and jam it out a bit at night, express myself a bit. Not just sort of sits about the house. The home has a snooze because I'm watching Mighty Boosh messing with iTunes and drawing pictures on my shoes. And my old friends don't believe me. They think it's just a phase. So I made them believe me with my Venus razor blade. And I was never one for self-harm, though. I was so passionate about this I engraved for real on my arm. Heaven knows I'm miserable now in this life. Why do I spend valuable time on people who don't care if I live or I die? Life is so bleak, so I'm very unhappy. I went to American Apparel and did a bit of retail therapy. And I can't wait to get home, see Jeffrey. Maybe could write a song, put it on our blog. Maybe could beatbox to the cat, sing some Ramones to the dog. Hi kids, I'm home. I predict a riot. I predict a riot. But my whole entire house was quiet, and on the kitchen table was a note that read, "Mum, you're too much of a try-hard. It's driving us mad. We can't take your bullshit anymore. We've gone to live with Dad.